Here's our very first shot with our brand new video camera on our 30-day long trip to the Midwest. This truck in the middle has a female driver. Good for her. We're at the Gold Run rest stop. It's about 3:20 in the afternoon or so. At least if I set the time right. Traffic is not bad, but not all that solid in the two lanes. So here's what the rest stop looks like. We spent a ton of money on the coach. There's Marie's car. She doesn't have air conditioning because there's a intermittent short in the fuse box. So in solidarity, I'm not using my air either, so we could suffer together. Isn't love grand? So here's what the rest stop looks like. Here's the lady trucker heading on. How's are we? So we'll see what's next. Our next stop finds us at the Donner Lake Overlook, just after Donner Summit on eastbound I-80. But I wanted to pull over and show you two things. One, there's a hell of a fire out here somewhere because the smoke has been pretty thick for at least the last 25 minutes of driving time. So you can see, there's a bee right here, damn it. Get. And the second thing is that the highway that we were just on, that we're on now, does not cross the Sierras at Donner Summit, even though it says so on the side. It crosses it at Euler Saddle, and that's your trivia for the day. So we're heading east. We'll see how far we drive, and we'll take it from there. I just told Marie, I bet there's a cache up here, and I walk over to the rail because I'm a geocacher, we are, and what do I see? But a cache right there. You just know where they are sometimes. So we're gonna write it down. I don't have it down on my PC or nothing, but I'll have it down now. So we found us a cache. Woohoo! There really isn't a good spot to stop in this RV, but you can see that we're going to be crossing into glorious Nevada right about now. And we have. We're going to drive for a while. I may be a little bit loud. I got the headphones on. I got earbuds. I'm listening to Sirius XM satellite radio, which I just cannot get enough of. I got Ozzy's Boneyard on right now. So we're on Interstate 80 eastbound. It's about 20 to 5. I think we're going to drive a while. We might boondock. We got the generator replaced. So we might drive and just boondock somewhere. Save us between 25 and 40 bucks. We'll see. I love this Sirius radio. My God, it's the bomb. And I just love that I looked at Sue and said, I bet there's a cache right there. And it was right there. It's like, you know, I love this geocaching. It is just the bomb. So I signed a log for Marie and I. And, ooh, I'm speeding. I'm going 70. Shit, I need to slow down. I don't like to drive this that fast. It kills the gas mileage too. So we're going to drive for a while. It's about 10:30 in the morning on Saturday, August the 24th. There's my boy. Hello, Pumpkin. We parked here at the rest stop last night where we spent the night, ran the generator, cooled off, then we kind of slept in a little bit this morning. You can see still how smoky it is. It's like fog. It's killing my head and my sinuses. We're not going to cook or nothing. We're going to press on. We're going to go about 20 miles into Lovelock and then get a little something to eat and then drive across to the wilds of Nevada to Elko, where we're going to see my cousin Judy and her kids and hang out and eat and all that good stuff. So we're out of here. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday the 24th of August. We are at the Button Point rest area on I-80 in Nevada, in Humboldt County, exit 187. You hear that generator in the background? That's ours. We're sitting in the cool of the air as we wait. Waiting for what, you may ask? Well, let's walk over and have a look. As yet another trip is impacted by a bad tire. And here we go again. It's the same story with these Coopers. 3 of the 4 in the rear, on the rear axle, have failed within a year, and I hardly have 6,000 or 8,000 miles on the tires. They're pieces of shit, and that's just all there is to it. You can see the damage in the mud flap. I had to bend some stuff back just to have my step open up. So fortunately, we're not too far outside of Winnemucca. So we got a tire guy coming out. I'm not sure if they understand I want 2 tires, because there's still one more lousy tire on the rear axle, and I don't want to go through and just yet again. So when he comes out, we'll see what the story is. But this is how it is. RVs are not cheap and the tires are expensive. I'm just irked that the tires are so shitty. The guy who sold them to me, I trusted him, and I trust him to work on my cars, and very disappointing. So I'm not going to use him for tires. I'm going to use somebody else. So that's what we have for now. So when he comes, we'll take some film. There we go. Well, we're back on the road after an hour and a half, which wasn't bad, actually. The guy from Winnemucca, the tire guy, drove out with 2 new tires. The one that failed, we replaced with a new tire. And then the 4th tire on the rear axle, because I have duals on the back, that I had bought all at the same time. I didn't want to wait for that to fail too, so I went ahead and replaced it. It turns out that the tires had sat at the tire guy, the older tires, for 2 years or a year or 2 prior to get put on my coach. So, and they failed after 4 to 5 years, which I'm not really happy about. But we got it dealt with. We're not upset. This is all part of traveling. You're gonna break down and shit's gonna happen. So we got to sit in the air-conditioned coach. I got to walk the dog. We got the A's game on the Sirius XM radio. You know, it could be worse. And we broke down right next to the rest stop. So it was all good. So we're kind of cruising now. We're going to be a little bit late in the Elko, but we're going to still meet up with my cousin, and we're going to eat together. So that's what the story is. Ooh, I'm speeding again. Woo, 70. Actually, the speed limit out here is 75, but I don't drive this that fast. And now you know why. Because tires blow, and I'm not crashing just to make up some time. So this guy right here, you see him roared past me, cut in front of me, and then took off on the next ramp. It's like, oh, you ass. So we'll see what's next. Here we are, getting ready to drive through the Carson Tunnels. You can see that one of the lanes is blocked off. We're going through the westbound lanes, the westbound tunnel, and we're heading east. There's some serious road construction going on. And here we enter the tunnel. We're about 20 miles outside of Elko, so we're making pretty good time after the flight. flat, or the blowout. So here we are through the tunnel, and we'll press on.